Hello everyone, Easter is here in Zombie Defense for 2025. After playing a bit of the event last night, I can say that this event can truly make anyone overpowered fairly quickly if you do it right. Stay tuned for recommended builds later in this video. The map is colorful as ever with the pink trees and giant flowers. In the middle of the map we have Eggy's shop for all your Easter treats, shield generators being one of them, which is a huge W. The developers have added a useful teleporter to the event store from the shop. Simply press visit and you will be right there. So here is Eggy's store in the flesh. To open the shop, just walk towards Eggy for the shop interface to appear. Take in mind that this shop can bug out. If it doesn't open, just leave and reopen the game again. Eggy sells various decorations for 30 egg currency other than the Easter Bunny's decoration that costs 50. For 600 egg currency you can get the new Cyber Rabbit turret, which has some crazy raw power, beneficial for moving into late game. For 800 currency, you can get a shield generator. This is a must pick as shield generators are very much an end game item and this may be the cheapest they will ever be, so make sure you grab these this event. Finally there is the laser killer, third best turret in the game, S tier turret, also worth if you are looking for that extra damage output for late and end game. Here I have placed each item on the ground so you can get a better look at them. First, the bunny decoration, a returning item from an older Easter event. The Easter Bunny's decoration, I actually got a ton of these from last year's Easter event. This cool looking flower pot if you want to make your base smell like flowers. Easter Basket 2025 edition, a new limited item. It's a reskin from last year's but this one looks better. And now we move on to the new Cyber Rabbit turret. This is also a reskin from last year's Cyber Bunny turret. This one rocks a golden design, a new face and wears a hat. Here is a comparison between this and last year's turret. As you can see, very alike. In terms of stats, they have the exact same, 1750 damage with a 1.1 fire rate, a range of 80 and health pool of 180, like I said raw power, but other stats are fairly weak, but with some decent placement, this turret will work really well. Next up, the shield generator, a must-have for its huge health pool and ability to protect your base. If anyone is in mid to late game out there, best farm this event and stockpile these shield generators while you have the chance. And of course the classic laser killer, 2500 damage with 0.5 fire rate, very powerful turret. You can also get the ruby chest from the shop with event currency. It's a chest that normally costs Robux and has a variety of different turrets and blocks, but in my opinion it's not worth it compared to the Cyber Rabbit turret, shield generator and laser killer. So here are the three must-buys. If you are mid-game, focus on the Cyber Rabbit turret and the shield generator, and if you are late game, focus stockpiling shield generators or save for laser killer. Now it's time for the code segment. There are 3 new codes with this event, each one expires on the April 30th, so these are very limited, so grab them whilst you can. The first code is Easter Bunny ? Incredible code, for Cyber Bunny turrets for free, 500 gold and 200 XP. The next code is EasterUpdate. Got some older Easter baskets here, gold and XP. And now the final code, Easter is here. Oh wow, egg turrets, they were a limited Easter item from long ago. They are not very good but cool to have. So now I have a small guide to get egg currency fast. If you are early to mid-game, using your strongest blocks, create a flat area that surrounds your flag, and if you have walls then use them as well. For this build I'm using a hybrid of both. I have a little tower of 6 blocks above the flag. Up here I'll create a line of 10 blocks in each direction, and create a shape that looks a bit like a window. Then I will remove the tower blocks and add some trapdoors which will cause the window to float. From there I will create 3 blocks downwards from a corner and follow the perimeter of the window shape, so I have something like this. Now I'm going to add some slow turrets around the perimeter. I will use slime and ice turrets for this build. During the recording I forgot about towers, but you can add glue, slime or hydrogen towers around the base to slow zombies down. Once you are happy with your build, save it and you are ready to farm eggs. I personally recommend the plasma grenade for mid-game, so if you don't have the plasma grenade, I'll have a link on the screen or in the description on my guide to obtain that. So this build is easily upgradable, you can add more slow turrets wherever you like, you can increase the size or use more walls. If you can buy some of the shield generators from the shop, then you can improve it even further. For late game and end game players, you can create something similar to my build. I use a shield tower in the middle surrounded by slow turrets like ice, slime and hydrogen towers. I also use shockers and strong walls around the perimeter which act as a protective barrier from ballistas so I can focus on the zombies. I like to play wave 100 to 130 for large quantities of the blue, pink and red eggs, whilst also keeping the zombies at health pools where the radioactive gun can kill them in just a couple of shots. That's all for this video on the Easter event for 2025. Make sure to like, subscribe and ring the bell for more zombie defense content in the future. Happy hunting and thanks for watching.